So I think now we can start the session. Sajan sir, are you online?
Yeah. Okay.
Sajan sir?
Yes, am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible.
Okay, right.
Good afternoon all.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Welcome to the last session of online training program organized by the Extension Club of NSS Training College, Ottapala. Before moving on to the session, I would like to mention some points regarding the feedback form, feedback and attendance form, and the issue of certificate. Yesterday, some of the participants mentioned that they were not able to submit the feedback form due to some issues. I request all the participants to mute your microphone. Prasad sir, please mute your microphone. So, yesterday some of the participants mentioned about the difficulty in submitting the feedback form. For this program, attendance form is only a means to know about how many of registered participants attended the session. So in that sense, attendance is mandatory, and we will share our feedback form, feedback link on the chat box of YouTube and in Google Meet. You can submit your attendance by using that particular link. But for a training program, more than attendance, what you have gained is more important. So today evening we will circulate another Google form on all the 4 WhatsApp group with some assessment questions, 2-3 assessment questions regarding the sessions that we have given to you. You have to answer those questions and submit that Google form tomorrow itself. That form will be open tomorrow till 11 p.m. You can submit till tomorrow 11 p.m. using the given link. So we will issue the certificate for only those participants who have submitted that particular assessment cum feedback form. It is only for knowing what you have gained from this session, not for any kind of grading or any kind of marking, etc. It's only for knowing what you have gained from these sessions. I hope you will understand that. And now it's the time for our today's session. And yesterday we have discussed about the Google Classroom, how we can create Google Classroom and what are the different ways of creating audio and video materials for Google Classroom like that. And as a continuation today also, so we'll discuss in detail about Google Classroom and what are the different assessment tools and techniques that can be used in our Google Classroom and how we get the attendance of students from Google Classroom like that. So I invite today's resource person, Dr. K.S. Sarjan, to handle the session. Welcome, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Sarjan, sir.
Okay, thank you. Today we can conduct
welcome, sir. Welcome.
Experiments and can start the class. Am I audible now?
Yes, you are audible.
Yeah, okay. I think please check the what is called YouTube also.
YouTube. Yeah.
Okay. 1 second.
So I invite today.
Okay. I think there is a technical problem in YouTube. Say the teacher, please type it in the chat box of YouTube streaming if it is there.
Okay, sir.
Now, yeah. Now I would like to present my screen and we can start with an experiment. Before going to share my screen, I request all participants to kindly unmute your mic and keep quiet. And keep quiet. Yeah, thank you, Aravindan. Thank you, Kavita. Thank you, Sajini. Keep unmute. Do not mute. See, what is the sound now? Even in not any will make much noise. It is because of the sound of our nearby surrounding. Even if we have a sound, it is pure sound. That is the reason we make this all or mute your mic. So now please mute mic. I request mute your mic. It's just an experiment for us. Yeah, please wait. Please wait. It will be audible. Wait. I am reading that. Thank you. Mute the mic. Yeah. Now only you. Yeah. Now please mute your mic. Biba Eke. Yeah, now please mute Shalini. MIM, please mute the mic. Srinidhi. Yeah, thank you. Now, Prasad sir, I think. Now again, some more participants to mute. Is it okay now? Yeah, some more mic to mute. Please
Sir,
mute.
YouTube streaming is not working. YouTube streaming is not working there.
Yeah, I will check during this experiment.
Okay.
So the teacher, please again check there. Continue.
No, sir, it's not visible. The OBS Studio window is visible now.
Okay, then it will appear within 20 seconds. Is it okay now?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Audible?
Yeah, audible.
Yeah, right. Thank you, participants. There is a small technical issue in the beginning, and I request the participants to please mute the mic. And now we conducted an experiment regarding our microphone, and regarding the camera also there may be some problem. For example, now Fame and Paul now switch on the camera, and that camera is then Sajida now looking to the camera. Such things can be watched, can be observed from here, and it also streamed and kept there in YouTube. So if you are not in a comfortable position, do not switch on the camera too. Okay, that is the main idea regarding the while conducting a Google Meet. But in Zoom meeting, if it is purchased, we have more control over. Say the teacher.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Sorry, sir.
Right. Then that is a main problem there in conducting online classes. So some teachers request students to switch on the camera. Okay, that's good, but they should be in a comfortable position. See, now Sindhu, Nellur switch on the camera, and we can observe them. Okay, they are sitting in a bed. Okay, isn't it? In that way, there are two persons. Maybe daughter of Sindhu Nellur is there. Okay, that's good. But if we are in a comfortable, then Rajesh MV, please again switch on the camera. No problem. But again, two things. One, our data consumption is more if our camera is switched on. Okay. Now I want to read the chat box. Yeah. Then. Please explain about YouTube streaming, OBS, etc. Santosh Mullashiri asked that is it. I request all participants to please observe the channel, and the channel address is youtube.com/c/Sajan I will type there in the chat box, youtube.com/c/ Sajan Vision. If you just subscribe this channel, all the details are there. How to YouTube stream, how to Facebook stream, all online materials now I learned are there in my channel. And if you want to learn more, I am also researching this area now. Experiment with different tools and its effectiveness, and based on your needs, and that is the need of the teachers, I search on the internet and explore many things and experiment with each tools. Okay, now I think I can go for the our interactive platform, and I would like to share my screen for that purpose. And this is my screen now, and it is beginning to, is it visible? Just type yes if it is visible there in the chat box. I can also, yeah, okay, thank you, yeah, right, okay, yeah, so many yes I got. Thank you. Now please, this is the Nearpod, and Nearpod is a good application for interaction, student interaction, and it can be also used for assessment also. And this is the code for our session, SGLMK, and its link is copied from here, and I can share it in the chat box. But as it is a free version, the number of students is limited, so I cannot integrate all learners now. Now I shift into my next screen, that is a second screen. Yeah, this is the second screen. Here, where is one interactive simulation is provided. I think it is loading, and anyone can try to switch on the laser light. Here there is a laser light, and it is a topic from the physics. We can switch on the laser light and switch off. And we can change the angle too in this way, and we can measure the angle from here. I think some physics teachers can utilize this effectively for the explanation of angle of incidence and angle of refraction, etc. And the students can conduct an experiment in this way in the class. And if it is in perpendicular position, there is no reflection in the angle. And this is available in the Nearpod. Okay, I request a feedback regarding this. Is it possible to operate this? Please type yes, or if do you feel any difficulties, please make it. Then Vinod, tell that audio is poor. I want to get a feedback on that too from organizers. My voice is audible or not?
It's clear, sir.
It's clear, sir. Clear. It's audible and clear.
Yeah. I request Vinod sir to just enhance the volume there. This is my Microsoft is in boosted position. So I think there is not much problem regarding my microphone, and it is very near to me. Okay, now again one person switched on their camera unknowingly. Okay, yeah, it's now switched off. Thank you. Then Ashwati, yes, audible and clear. Yeah, Nearpod reaches maximum number. Yeah, that's okay. That's why I explained it. It is a limited number thing. But this way you can engage your students in Nearpod. It is a Nearpod. Just explore its function in Google. You can just go Nearpod and can create an account. I will upload one video regarding Nearpod in the YouTube channel Zone. It is not there right now. I will create one tonight or tomorrow, and it will be there. And if you subscribe the channel, you will be notified when I upload this material. The channel consists of only technological materials and some statistics, because it is my subject. Okay, now I can go for the main topic of today's presentation regarding the agenda for today's class is digital boards, then assessment, and correction of works by students. I think these are the work to be finished today. And now, before going to that, I yesterday skipped one topic, that is how to convert a PowerPoint into video, because it is so easy. In mobile, it is demonstrated using X-Recorder. You can convert a PowerPoint just into video, but in the PowerPoint itself, such a function is there. I would like to demonstrate such a function. If anyone can explain how to convert a PowerPoint, just type in the chat box. If anyone know the method, and just type in the chat box. I can read it and I can explain this person. Give me this idea. We can directly convert the PowerPoint into video, not in 2007 version, in later versions, 2010, 2013, 2016, 19 versions. Such an option is there. If we switch on the PowerPoint, we can directly convert it into a video. Now my PowerPoint is visible to you. I cannot read it. Okay, yeah. There is no comment in the chat box regarding how to convert. Yeah, using X-Recorder option. Yeah, that is in mobile phone. Yamuna, I asked, without any other softwares, can we convert PowerPoint into a video? Without any other screen recorders, without any options, can we convert a PowerPoint into a video? There are two options. Yeah, and now I think, yeah, insert box video. Yeah, insert box. In insert box, Soumya explained, in insert box, some video is there. Then go to file. PPT has the option itself. Yeah, that's I am asking. PPT has this option itself. How? Then inside slideshow. Okay, inside slideshow also it is there. Srija PK. That means some participants already familiarized this mechanism of converting PowerPoint directly into video. For that purpose, we have to give some voice to this PowerPoint. If it is a PowerPoint I have to explain, then I have to do one thing is that click on this insert menu. See here, insert menu. We can directly record. Before going to that, I explain another method, and it is in the slideshow. Here in the slideshow, we can record the slideshow. See, we can record the slideshow. That means, I will demonstrate. Just click this. Start recording from the beginning. Okay, click start recording from the beginning. Slide and animation, timing, narrations, laser pointer, all can be recorded. Yeah, start recording. Hi students, we can today learn APA formatting and its style guide. And what is APA style? We can at the same time use these type of annotations. There are several annotation tools are there. Highlighters and pen. We can utilize these pen there. In this way, we can write, and all can be saved in the PowerPoint itself. And just stop this and come back. I just click here to stop and just save escape to reach here. Then what happens is that inside the PowerPoint there is a microphone, a speaker icon is there. See, in the lower area there is a speaker icon. That means what I talk now is recorded in the slide. It is converted into voice and added here. Okay, now I can save the PowerPoint in the form of a video. How to save it? Just click here in the file menu. click Save As. Select the destination in computer, in a desktop, I selected. And then what to do? Here the Save As file type, in this place, Save As file type, just click and save as MP4. See, MPG4 video. I can select this and can record it as a video here. Okay, it will take some time, so I just skip it. And this is a process. This is the one of the process. And more easy process is there. It is easy for me, but there is a chance of find it difficult for you. We can observe what is the method. Here I have to remove this sound before demonstrating that. In the second slide also, the sound is added. Here also the sound is added. Some annotations are there. I want to remove that annotations. Before saving the file, it will ask whether you have to save this annotation or not. Then at the time I will explain no. That is a method. Here I use the recording option in this way. In the 43rd slide, it is blank. See? In the 43rd slide, it is blank. I just click on the 43rd slide. Okay. This is the stage where I start recording my PowerPoint. Now, how to start recording? In the insert function, see, in the insert function, in the last area, there is an option, screen recording. Just click on the screen recording. It will show one window here. And it will start recording the pointer, it will start recording the audio, and we can select the area of recording. I click this button and select the area for recording, exclude my taskbar. I just exclude my taskbar and will start recording. Now, I open my PowerPoint. Now click on the slideshow button. See, here slideshow button is there. Just click on the slideshow button. But not from here. I want to start from the first slide. Okay, so just click from here. Yeah, it is in the last slide itself. So from the slideshow button itself, we can start, because in the slideshow button we can start from the beginning, or I can start from the first slide itself. Just click here and click on slideshow. Yeah. Now click on this record button. See, recording is not yet started, but I can start recording now. I just click here, record. It will give a countdown, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Dear students, we can today learn APA formatting and style guide. And what is APA style? In that way, we can record, and after recording, we can click here to stop recording. Now, what happened is that the recorded file is pasted in the 43rd slide. This is the recorded file. See, this is the, please mute the mic. Please mute the mic. Say the teacher, please observe. Okay.
Sita Unni, kindly please mute the mic. Sita Unni, madam.
Okay. See, this is the recorded file now. This is a video. I can just right click here and save it as a media, save media as a video on my desktop. And this is the easiest method for me. I record it as, save it as media 2. Now, there are two media files in my desktop. See, media 1 and media 2. This media 2 is a video file just created, and it is a video of the PowerPoint with my voice. Learn APA formatting and style guide, and what is APA style. In that way, we can record, and after recording, we can click here to stop. But my presence is not there. My video is not there. I want to add myself there in the video. In 2017, this is 2013 version. This is 2013 version. In 2017 version Professional Plus, in purchased Professional Plus version. While recording the video, you can insert your video also here. But here also, if you are not able to update your PowerPoint Office into a new one, you can go with a camera like YAW, YAW, yet another webcam. That is a shortcode of the word YAWCam. And this is an open source software freely available from the internet, YAWCam. You can utilize this camera in PowerPoint. In the webcam, you can add yourself. But I think now I cannot add myself there because my camera is utilized by the Google Meet. So it will try to upload the camera. YAWCam cannot connect to the webcam because it is in another use. Okay, and this is a defect now. But you can utilize this because this camera will work on all the other applications like this. You can in the setting you can make always on top. That camera will appear always on top, and you can change the layout of the webcam by right clicking on the picture, and in that way you can include yourself in the PowerPoint video. And there are a number of other ways, including OBS Studio. There is an application known as OBS Studio, and this is a fantastic application to record the presentation videos with virtual backgrounds. That is the main advantage of this. And VideoPad Video Editor. VideoPad Video Editor includes another application which helps to record screen. Then here Wondershare Filmora, and it also includes screen recording. Then there are a number of screen rec is another screen recording. APower Soft is another screen recorder. Then it is not necessary to learn all those things, but the most easiest way is direct recording with the help of PowerPoint. In mobile phone, the easiest way is, yes, yesterday demonstrated, the X Recorder. Now I can show one more screen recorder, but it has to be demonstrated because it is more useful for any teachers other than just a screen recorder. Before going to that, there is a question in the WhatsApp group that can we use any recorders for open source software like LibreOffice Impress? Because the school teachers of Kerala mainly utilize the platform Ubuntu, not this Windows. For them, there are a number of applications to record the screen. The best one is I found is Kasam, K-A-Z-A-M, Kasam. Kasam is a good screen recording application for teachers of Kerala to record their LibreOffice, and its spelling is K-A-Z-A-M. Using this screen recorder, they can utilize Kasam screen recorder in Linux. It can be utilized. Like, it cannot be demonstrated right now because I am in Windows now. The Linux people, the Ubuntu people, just search for Kasam in their app store, Ubuntu store. You can freely download and utilize this, including webcam. You can record either PowerPoint. Okay, right now I going for the digital writing boards, in which the first digital writing board I want to demonstrate is OpenBoard. OpenBoard is again an open source software. Here in this open source software, then this is the platform of OpenBoard, and in this OpenBoard you can write, you can draw, you can utilize many other tools. Before going to demonstrate it, I would like to open the tools, and in the left top corner there is a stylus button is there. Just click on this and it will show a toolbar here. There is a toolbar, see, and we can hide it. Okay, in this way we can activate it, and there is a small triangle in the left side. Just click on this and it will show a slide there. Okay, again we can close it if it is not needed, and we can click on this line, and this is line, and in this line we can start writing utilizing our mouse. Before writing this, I have to select a pen. This is pen, I think. This is pen. Okay, we can write using my mouse. I write biology. If you purchase a option like what is called Wacom Digital, Wacom is a company. No need to go for that particular company. Wacom Digital Writing Pad, Digital Pen, Digital Writing Pad, Wacom Digital Writing Pad. It is available in Amazon with a price of 4,000, 7,000, different rates, 39,000, because yeah. And if you purchase this type of a digital writing pen, you can write as very easy with in the style of a pen itself. It is not compulsory to utilize this because our mouse is enough to write majority of the things on the board. Okay, now I write nucleus. You can change the color from here. I can use now white pen. Now it is white. I can draw nucleus. I can mark, and I want to write a straight, draw a straight line in this way. Okay, here I can utilize the text tool also. Here text tool is there, and using the text tool I can directly type cell membrane. See, cell membrane is there now. And the fantastic thing is that many math teachers need some other tool, and using that tool we can add many good things. For math teachers, I will demonstrate some tools from here. That is from application. From application, we can use, I am not a math background teacher, yet I will try to demonstrate. This is a protractor, and using the protractor you can measure or draw something, and the compass is there, and you can increase the length of the compass with a centimeter on written inside 6.9 now, 7 centimeter now, and I can draw a circle of that particular diameter, radius. With that particular radius, I can draw a circle there, and with the help of what is called set square, I can draw something needed with the help of, it is not the method to write, draw. Here it is converted into shape of a hand, and with that method we can directly draw. And with some tricks, you can utilize these platforms for your purpose, and there are many other tools like a calculator, graphs, and so many tools. All are free. Rulers, then many tools for biology teachers also. So many tools are there. Just explore the tools in the application, and in the same way you can add some images, audios, videos in particular folders, and you can directly utilize it in the class from these folders. And after using, you just click here and it will disappear. And you can change the color of the board from here. It is in black color now with the lines, with the what is called cross lines, without lines, with the white color. Such things are there. Okay, now you can change the size of the lines from here. You can increase the eraser size. You can add one more page. After filling these pages, I can click here to add a new page. And what happens is that all these pages will be there. See, this is the first page and this is the second page. In this way, we can add any number of slides. And while explaining all these things, if we want to show one PowerPoint, just click here, show desktop. And from the desktop, you can open the PowerPoint. Such a thing is possible. And again, click here to open it. And while recording, while conducting the class, if you want to record your class, it is possible from here. In the open board lower menu, there is an option podcast. Just click on the podcast, and it will give one menu here. And just click on this red button. It will start recording whatever I talk to this computer, and whatever I draw on this screen can be recorded in the form of a video. And at the same time, this tool can also to record a PowerPoint by this method, show desktop and start PowerPoint. And you can click on this slideshow and you can again talk to the computer and record. But this window may be there and you can reduce it, the size. There, but you can reduce. One more item is here, but it will not make much difficulty to record, and this way you can record. After recording, again click here to stop it. Then here also you can utilize the annotation tools of that, and again click here to stop recording, and it will be saved. It will be saved as a file on the desktop. We can watch where it is. It will be somewhere. Yeah, it is. It will be there in the Open Broadcast WMV. This is our WMV format, not the MP4. And usually the size of the file is small, small compared to OBS Studio and other recorders. That is the main advantage of this, because if you want to share this file into your WhatsApp group or Google Classroom, to upload your Google Classroom, YouTube, it is so easy from even 3G networks. Now the recorded file consists of only 3.38 MB file size. That is the main advantage of this open board, and it is freely available. Just Google it. Just search for where our channel. Yeah, just search for open board. POARD. It will lead you to download open board link. You can directly download and install, depending upon your operating system. If it is Apple, if it is Windows, if it is Ubuntu, you can utilize this board to write, and this is a fantastic tool. Okay, I think many non-teachers, this is introduced by one CBSE school teacher. He utilized this platform for that purpose, to record. And this is the fantastic digital board you can utilize in a classroom. And another fantastic tool for whiteboard is a whiteboard animator. See, these type of animations can be shown in everywhere, and you can create it easily using a tool known as Animis. Animis is again a free tool. Before that, I want to close all these things. Before this is quit button here. Quit button is there. Just click and quit. Okay. Now, Animis is a where it is. Yeah, this is Animis. Animis Animation Maker. Using this Animis animation, you can create a video like this. And now I think these are the one more most popular whiteboard tool is not yet introduced, and it is available in Google freely. I want to just type Google because I want to go the home page. Without home page, I can. Yeah, this is home page of Google. In the home page, I am logged in there. Okay, and I click this 9 dots right now, and in the 9 dots, that is in Google Apps, one important board is there, and its name is Jamboard, a fantastic tool for interactions. Now I think we start the session at 2:30, and now the time is 3:15, and in this time we need some activities. Okay, so here this is the time where we can add some interesting activities, but it may be feeling awkward because the number of participants are more than 600, so it may not be so effective as in a classroom, but yet we can try. Yeah, this plus button is the method to create a new Jamboard. Logged in, click on the 9 dots and click this plus button. And the address of this Jamboard is jamboard.google.com. And this is an untitled Jamboard. Here I rename the untitled Jam into teacher training. Okay, teacher training. And click OK. And now this is the area we can write as a blackboard. No, it is a whiteboard. You can change it into blackboard or blue board or graph board. Different types of colors are there. Then you can add pen from here. Pen means to write in different sizes, in different colors. This is the smallest size. I take the red color to write. Okay, the size is not so big as shown here, and again I write biology. Now I draw one figure of the animal cell here, and this is the nucleus, and these are mitochondria. And if my drawing is not good, I can add directly an image from Google. That is the advantage here. You can either upload or you can image search animal cell structure. Yeah. Now so many figures will appear. Just select any figure and just select. It will be added in your Jamboard. Yeah, now it is there. Okay, now it is there. And this is the drawn image, and this is the inserted image. You can add image in different ways. You can either search and add, or you can upload the image from your computer. In the different ways are there. If you want to erase anything, you can utilize the eraser here. In that way, you can utilize the eraser. Now, if you want to label using any special sticky notes, you can use these sticky notes here. And this is a sticky note. Animal cell. My name is Sajan. Why? What is the reason to add my name is Sajan? That will explain later, and I can change the color. And no, yeah, this is good. No, this is more good. Yeah, just click on save button and close it. Okay, animal cell. My name is Sajan. Yeah, it is the. Okay, it is good. Mridula teacher, any queries are there regarding this up to this?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
A few queries are there.
Yeah.
I thought after explaining this, I could have posed it to you. Shall I?
Yeah, I will explain this.
Okay.
Okay.
How to use PPT through mobile? One query.
How to?
Use PPT using mobile.
That person may not attend yesterday's session. Okay, ask him to watch yesterday's session. Yeah.
Okay. Can we use this digital board in mobile?
Yeah, I will demonstrate. That's all. Hello.
Then, how is it useful for chemistry teachers? Is there any app or anything available to write equation for chemistry teachers?
Okay, again, I will demonstrate.
Okay, sir.
Right. Now, see, now this Jamboard can be shared to my students to ask them to write it on the writing board. But what is the defect here is that I have more than 600 participants. Now, if I share this with all of you, it may not so good. It may lead to an awkward situation. Otherwise, I can invite some students by their email address. I can type the email address of my students and I can invite them to join in the Jamboard. That is one of the method. Otherwise, I can invite all of them by the method, see, get link. Get link means anyone with the link can not only view but can edit this Jamboard. That means if I share this link, now there is a link. If I just copy this link and click on the done button, and if I paste it in the chat box, I request say the teacher to copy this and paste it in, if possible, paste it in the YouTube comment box. If it is pasted there, anyone can access this link. and can edit this Jamboard. That means they can label. My task is they can label. Yeah, several students are joining. See, number of students already joined here. How fast? Congratulations. I want to make some labels here. Anyone please type here? Yes, right. Very good. And now label there. And you can add sticky note with this, your name also. It is not done by me. My hands are free. See. And I ask my students to label the image. From online, they can, after writing, please add a sticky note. Sticky note is here. And just select the sticky note and type your name there. Yeah, animal cell, Jairam. Congratulations, Jairam. Sangeeta, congratulations. Sajida, Ajan, many are here. I will remove one by one. See how the board now? All is created by the participants, our fantastic participants, Elsa.
Sajid sir,
Yeah.
shall I interrupt? Could
Yeah.
you please paste that link in chat box?
Again.
Google Meet chat box again, once again.
Yeah, it is there.
Okay, sir.
I think it will not work if you paste it in the YouTube comment box.
It's not working. It's not working.
Yeah, it will copy, and they have to, the YouTube viewers have to copy this link and have to paste it in their browser. Then only they can utilize this. Just copy this link without clicking this. Just copy this link and paste it in a web browser. They can access this Jamboard.
Okay, sir.
Now,
thank you.
Yeah. Okay. If I can paste it is good, but if I move from here, this it will take time. See, now one student erase all those things from my Jamboard. Yeah, Reena, Elsa, one Tekken is there. Again, one person draw a animal cell there. Okay, and this much interactions are possible using this fantastic tool. You can utilize this inside your Google Classroom because it is a Google product. Okay, and you can save it in your what is called Google Drive. If just close it, if I just close this teacher training Jamboard is there in my Google Drive. That is the advantage. But sharing in this way is not good because in this way the Jamboard will be filled. But if you can invite students by their email, we can learn who are they. And this is nothing but a laser point. Using the laser point, we can show this is nucleus, this is mitochondria. Yeah, in this way the student can damage the screen. Some person erase, some person write. Okay. Asha Subhash. Now may I go to the next tool? I request all of the teachers should utilize this platform. Waiting to join Jamboard. Teacher just paste there. There is a comment in the YouTube channel. They wait to join Jamboard. Just paste it there. They will try to copy and paste in a browser and work. Okay. Now may I close this. Thank you all these participants who interacted here. Thank you very much. Now
Sir, I am trying to paste the link, but it's not working there. It's not visible for YouTube viewers. I can't see the link.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, YouTube viewers. You can experiment at the next time if I can share later. Or you just create a YouTube Jamboard from here directly from your email account, and you can share it with any of your friends to demonstrate, to practice it, and can share it with your friends. Okay. Now I just close this, and thank you all participants for participating in this activity. Okay, I think now it is it's a time to go for the next tool, and it is nothing but it is an inbuilt feature of Windows, and it is known as OneNote. I think, yeah, OneNote. There are two OneNotes in a Windows computer. One OneNote from Office and one OneNote from Windows 10, and it is freely available from other platforms too. In Linux, I think a Linux version of OneNote is available, a Mac version of OneNote is available, and an Android version of OneNote is available for mobile phone. And what is advantage of this OneNote is it is more than a whiteboard. You can utilize this as a whiteboard, and it is more than a whiteboard. In some phone, Jamboard is not compatible. That I don't know why. I will try to take one more query is there regarding one Realme phone where Google Meet is not working. I would like to explain the reasons regarding the Redmi, Oppo, Vivo phones regarding. And these are some formulas inserted in my OneNote. And you can directly draw on this board with your mouse, similar to the other boards. And there are more tools. There are more tools here, and you can add equations. And this is the only suggestion for chemistry teachers to add equations. They have to type equations. They have or they can search for equations. They can write an equation here. They can write an equation here in this way, but it will not exactly modify into a correct form. Sigma fx divided by n. Yeah, now it is converted into the formula. In this way, the chemistry teachers can try to write with their mouse, and it will be converted, and we can insert it into the screen. And you can select and correct. In that way, you can utilize. The advantage of this this OneNote is it is the most advanced in regarding the equations than other platforms. And if any other chemistry or math teachers can suggest, please type in the chat box, and I can loudly read it for the help of others. I found only this tool for these equations. If any teachers, please know the name of and then please write it on the chat box, and I can read it. And there are 3 queries there. Roshni Matthew, my phone Jamboard is not compatible. Is there any way to use without installing? You can directly use Chrome browser to use Jamboard. In Chrome browser, you can select desktop view, and you can directly use Jamboard. Directly type the address jamboard.google.com. Shilpa asks, I can't install Jamboard in my phone. Yeah, you can also try this. Then Usha GV, thank you. Install math type. For mathematics, there are so many tools. I think this is one of the tool, math type. Okay. Then thank you, Usha, Usha teacher. I think Sindhu.
Sir,
yeah, please.
Excuse me, sir.
Was teacher? Yeah, please.
Sir, it is written by Shilpa that you are not audible. Is it our problem?
No, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Mridula teacher? Can you hear me?
It's audible. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah. Okay. Because Shilpa may have a low in network. That may be the reason, and there are more queries. I can install Jamboard and I can add sticky notes, but I can't write it in by Roshni Matthew. But I am not sure what is the difficulty there regarding writing on the Jamboard. Then Roshni Matthew. Then Sindhu chemistry. How can we write acetic acid chemical formulation in OneNote? In handwriting area of the OneNote, just try to write. Just try to write the here in handwriting area. You just try to write the what is called that chemical formula and preview the formula here, and it may be correct, or you can create. There are so many insert tools are there regarding symbols and equations. You can just search for the symbols and equations here, and you can utilize. And I think this is the fantastic way, just to Google it in images and crop it and add to your Jamboard. That is the easiest way to add the what is called chemistry equations like acetic acid formula. It may be there in Google. Just search in acetic formula in images. Then Shilpa, again, please search whether it is correct or not. Now, any queries? Yeah, some queries. Can we make multiple frames in Jamboard? Yes, Hiki, Arun, you can use multiple, any number of. Then we can draw benzene ring, Anu Mohan. Yeah, you can use the same method. Then can you please tell some more tools for maths? Any teachers, please help. Sir, please explain similar boards like OneNote in Ubuntu. Yeah, that is a problem for me. You go for Jamboard, and I am not sure whether any inbuilt application in Ubuntu for similar to OneNote. How can we write chemical formula? Yeah, best is copy paste from. Then one good answer from Binuja KN, Chem tool. Just go for Chem tool. And I am not sure whether the tool is good or not. Okay, just tweak it. Yeah.
Sir, in YouTube chat box, Devika ma'am is mentioning about RoboCompass for drawing geometrical figures.
RoboCompass.
RoboCompass.
It may be some of them may be paid. That is also the difficulty. You just ask there whether it is payable or free. Okay.
Okay.
Can download the Jamboard in mobile? Yeah, Anil Prasad Dobai. We can download Jamboard from Google Play Store. If it is not possible, just use your mobile browser to use it. Then Roshni Matthew again, we can download. Yeah. Then Varsha, yes, sir, please include Google products for language teachers too. Yeah. Pranab CB, yesterday I demonstrated one Google voice typing. Then I will show all Google tools. PPT itself has the option to write chemical formula, but it's yeah, it is difficult. Yeah, it will take much time. Then Jairam NB, how can we remove sticky note? Yeah, just select and delete it. How to have map location? Map locations, best one is the Google Map itself. How to remove sticky note? Yeah, Chem Sketch. Another one is Chem Sketch. Subhash Shashi, thank you.
Sajjan sir?
Yeah.
RoboCompass is free. It's free software.
Okay, RoboCompass is another formula, another application. RoboCompass for geometrical figures is there. You can go for. Then GeoGebra is a good, GeoGebra 3D is good for drawing these 3D figures, I think. GeoGebra is available in mobile phone, Windows, as well as Linux, and it is a Linux product. Then Parvati, at the end, tool for any other than these subjects, its PowerPoint is available in mobile. Yes, yesterday it is demonstrated. PowerPoint is available in mobile. Chrome browser.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, please.
It's Parvati madam's question is very significant. Is there any tools for art other than these subjects?
All the painting tools can be used for art, but it is difficult for us because an art teacher cannot be so easily utilize this. And I will mention some of the name before. Just watch these queries again. Chrome browser possible to download in mobile. Yeah, Chrome browser can be downloaded in mobile. Is there any privacy for video attached in the Google Classroom? Can anyone download it? Yes, the students can download Pranab CB. Then Juby Malabar Kitchen. Sir, what about ChemTool and ChemSketch? Are they free? The teachers will respond in the chat box itself, ChemSketch and ChemTool, whether it is free or not. Then GeoGebra is a good mathematics co-evaluation, sir. For teaching subject sociology, please suggest effective tools. Okay. Now, I am not familiar with the tools in sociology, but I think for language or for many other purpose in Google, there are so many products. You can just search for the Google products from here, and some products this earth can be utilized for the geology and social studies students, and there are many other products from more apps in the marketplace. And here we can find the Google Map. It's fantastic application to learn about maps, and all these are many other product of Google or Google's third-party applications. So many of them are free. You can utilize these applications. That's regarding these functions, and I have to switch over to mobile phone for demonstrating the digital board in mobile phone. Then if there is not much queries, may I go for digital board in mobile phone. Okay. I request participants to respond whether I can go for now. What Mridula teacher, please tell the number of participants in the Google Meet. I think I have to left and rejoin.
217.
17. Okay. Now I can leave the meeting and can rejoin. Am I audible now? Yes, I think.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, now just observe the mobile screen. It is not visible. Yeah, it is visible now. See, in mobile phone, the best digital board is Blackboard, just simple Blackboard. There's an application in Play Store, and its name is Simple Blackboard. The one of the defect I feel is that the gray color, the brown color border. Otherwise, this is a good tool. And using this tool, you can directly write on the screen. The size can be reduced. You can change the color, and you can directly write on the board. See, and you can draw animal cell here, and you can label. You can explain mathematics formula here. In that way, you can utilize this board. And you can use different colors. You can erase, and you can save it after creating this. And you can share the screen in live in Google Meet also, directly from your mobile. And this is a small sized board. There is not much options other than these colors and sizes. We can increase the size, and you can the art teachers can start writing or painting, etc. can be I am not sure whether it is good for an art teacher. And in computer, they can utilize what is called the Microsoft Paint, Photoshop, Corel Draw, etc. And using that applications, they can add some artwork. And that's all my suggestions though. No other options. And actually, this converted into digital. It is a digital creative work. And the teachers can, the art and craft teachers can utilize only in that way. Okay. In that way, you can try your creativity. There are several options are there for craft teachers as well as other teachers. And this is the easiest way to use a board there, and its name is Simple Blackboard. The icon here is in Play Store. Just search Blackboard. And the fourth one, not the first one, second one, third one, the fourth one is the Simple Blackboard. Simple Blackboard, just install it. I tried many others. So many applications are there regarding Blackboard and Whiteboard. So many applications. But in which I found the best one is this Simple Blackboard. Then some boards have more than this function, like adding text, adding images, adding sticky notes. Such functions are there in many boards. But I prefer this Simple Blackboard. Is very simple. It is very simple. Just write there and just draw there with the pen or fingers. Then I am
just a minute, sir.
Yeah.
Sergeant, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, please.
Many of the participants says that they can't see you. You please search in the participant list. You can see Sergeant sir presentation. Please pin him.
I think anyone in between.
Then you can see him, the presentation.
I think in between,
yes,
one
person presented in between.
Yeah, you please remind me. Then I
please
can resume my presentation. Yeah. Okay. Now it is okay.
Yes,
Yes,
sir,
it's okay. It's okay now.
Okay, thank you. And you can search for Jamboard in the Play Store, and you can install that also in the mobile phone. And OpenBoard is not available in mobile phone because it is purely Linux and Macintosh and Windows function. There is no Android application for OpenBoard. And then one not Blackboard. I think almost all digital boards are explained right now. And I can go back to the mobile phone, sorry, the computer to demonstrate assessment tools. Before going to assessment tool in mobile phone, I will demonstrate one more application in the mobile phone. Before going for laptop, I will demonstrate one more application in the mobile phone, and its name is Forms app, F-O-R-M-S, Forms app. Just search it. There is an app like this will be appear, and just install it. And yeah, I have to update it right now. Yeah, it will not take much time to update. Please wait. Then it is a tool to use Google Form and what is called survey hearts using mobile phone. You can create questions using this application. You can directly use the mobile phone browser, Google Chrome browser in mobile phone to create this Google Forms, but it is a good application. Here there are two parts. The lower part is for survey hearts forms, and the upper part for Google Form. Here you can create, just touch here, and you can create any types of, there are some templates, or create a blank form. And very similar to the computer, the creation steps are very similar. And I will demonstrate in the laptop, and the steps are very same here also. Otherwise, you can open the Google Chrome here, and in the Google Chrome, you can search for this forms.google.com. FORMS, forms.google.com. This is the address of Google Form. It may not be directly available in mobile phone. Yeah, now I have to sign here and give password, and I can directly utilize it here in the mobile phone itself. And that means in mobile phone, one more option is there. See, in the top right corner, there are 3 dots. And in that dot, you can go for and search for this area, desktop site. If you select this desktop site, what is the advantage is that many functions available in a computer is also available in mobile phone. Okay, just search for this option, desktop site. Okay, now it's enough in the mobile phone, and I come back to this screen. In between, I ask say the teacher to observe the YouTube where there is an HP support keyboard is displayed or not. If it is there, I want a break to stop it.
Okay, sir, I will check it.
Okay. Now, yeah, I went to.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Yeah. Please.
So there is a query.
Yeah.
How Jamboard, Blackboard, etc. can be added to a Google Meet?
You can just share your screen in Google Meet now. And after sharing the screen, you can open any application. Now I am sharing the Jamboard in a Google Meet, isn't it? What I am doing here, I just open the share screen, then open the Jamboard. That is the method. Is it clear?
Sir, this particular screen is visible in YouTube.
Yeah, whether it hide the main part.
No, your presenting screen is visible in YouTube channel.
Okay, okay. Now I think I can go for.
The pop-up window is there, sir. HP supported pop-up
Yeah.
window is there.
Yeah, that is a problem. I have to stop it in between. During a bio break, I can do it. Then Bindu K, sir, when we are presenting a video in mobile, children are not able to hear the voice. That I can demonstrate it right now. Now there is 229 people. I may try to demonstrate it, but the problem is that I have to log out and log in again. Then Ashwati M, Divya, how can we use board in presentation video? A topic like a normal classroom. How can we use board in presentation video? Yeah, you can utilize presentation video in a normal classroom also. If you are using open board, you can switch to any application. You can use presentation video, you can use PowerPoint, or you can utilize any videos there. Parvati Adityan, sir, please explain how to share the screen in Google Meet. Yeah, it is already explained. Smita Madhu, sir, can you please explain how to install Kami in laptop or computer, how to use Kami? Then I may try to demonstrate, I am not sure. Yamuna Nandini, we can play by connecting to external speaker. We can play by connecting to an external speaker, yeah. Yes, the sound can be connected to external speaker. You can watch, and now my external speaker is there, and I am hearing the voice using this external speaker. Then Jairam NB, sir, how can we paste pictures in Google Form to conduct a quiz? It is possible in Google Form. We can add images. Then Roshni Matthew, can we conduct quizzes during Google Meet class? Yes, sure. You can use Google Form or quizzes. There are several applications. I am going to that area. Then Nancy Sundareshan. See, now one thing you have to observe. Now we are conducting a Google Meet. In this Meet, I am using several tools while sharing my screen. And it is also possible for any class. it is more easy because if the number of students are less, we can easily share the screen and we can easily participate them. Then, sir, is simple blackboard facility for free? Yeah, it is free. Nancy Sundaresh, it is free. Then Shalini, sir, how can we conduct an exam through Google? I will demonstrate. That is the next part. Then thank you. Okay, now I am going to demonstrate the other part, like assessment tools. For that purpose, I have to share my screen. In between, I take a small break to correct the mistake in the YouTube. A small break of 1 minute, not more than that. Okay, now I think it is good there. The screen is visible. Not fully. Okay, now we are watching the screen size of the image in Google Form. No limit, I think. You can add any size image. Okay, now I am going for demonstrating Google Forms. Google Form is one of the good tool for assessment in Google Meet and Google Classroom. In Google Classroom itself, there are some tools that I demonstrate first. Then for your attention, one thing, my request, you please join the Google Classroom. All participants, including the YouTube viewers, please join the Google Classroom where I can add many training videos. It is not possible to demonstrate all those things in a live meeting because some tools need careful observation of each items in the menu. So usually it is good to record it and edit it and correct and upload in the YouTube channel, and I can share it with you using the asynchronous mode like this type of Google Classroom. Actually there are many Google Classroom there. Yesterday you observe, and my usual practice is adding all participants into a single classroom, but the last time the number crossed 800. So in this time I start to create a new classroom. Here there is an international webinar. The number is 795. I expect more than 1,000 participants for here in this program because the registered number is 1,300. But the number of participants now joined here in our class is only 269. Okay, that means many of the participants are yet not joined here. Actually, there are 4 WhatsApp group here for us, and the code for the Google Classroom is shared yesterday in our WhatsApp groups, and using this code you can join. If you are a teacher using Google Classroom, you can also utilize this by clicking this plus button. I can join any class by just clicking this button and join class, and I am asked with a Google Classroom code. If you provide me a class code, I can join in your class too. That is quite possible. Any teacher can join the class of any other teacher as a student. That is quite possible, and it is possible from mobile phone too. So my request is that you just please join here in this code. And here yesterday I added this much materials for class 1. For day 1 I added this much materials, their voice typing, audio recording, all the topics yesterday presented are added there. And in today's topic, only one topic is added: YouTube channel creation and uploading. It is not yet demonstrated. And I will add all the topics after this. And the important thing, the certificate generating question with the Google form, it will be added there, here in this Google Classroom, not in the WhatsApp groups. So all members who registered for this training program should join here in this classroom with this code, and you will be provided with a certification Google form, and it will give you the certificate, but it is available in this classroom. Okay, and this is the code T6D6N5H. This YouTube watchers can also observe, because the size is so big now. You can watch this code. Using this code, you can join. Yesterday, I shared one video in the WhatsApp group how to join a Google Classroom. Okay. Now, I will go to this classwork again. Here in Create button, there are several options like assignment, quiz assignment, question. And these three can be utilized as assessment tool inside the Google Classroom. Then what is assignment? We can give one work. Please write these things and take a snapshot of this work you write in the notebook by the student, and please upload it. In that way, we can suggest some instructions. Assignment on class note work. You can give any work with your students to write the note on this and this aspect and submit. In that way, you can give. Or else you can add some files also here. Or you can create some instructions in PowerPoint or Google Docs, Google Slides, Google Sheets, or Google Drawing. This Google Drawing can be explored by this art and craft teacher. I am not familiar with this drawing. You can use this squares similar to Paint, but more than Paint. You can use 3D structures using this drawing, and you can add Google form directly from here. You can create Google Forms directly inside the Google Classroom, and the teacher can share it in which classroom, how many mark for or score for this particular assignment. You can set a due date, and you can set a topic for this. That means we added 2 topics. This is for first day or second day. Here, actually, if we are dividing the name of chapters, this assessment for which chapter, that is the area here. Then you can give some assessment, what is called assessment criteria. That is the name rubric. Rubric is an assessment criteria in a tabular format. And using that rubrics, the student can improve their assessment. What is going on? Okay. Now I can just click this assign, and this assignment will be there in the mail of each student. Each student will be notified, and student can prepare the assignment and submit here. This is a handed over hand-in function. Such a terminology is there while transferring the material to the teacher, and the teacher can return after evaluation. Such a process is there. I request anyone who are familiar with this process. This material is provided with 289 participants. I request any participant to just take a photograph and convert into PDF and upload here. In using any mobile scanners that you can do it, Adobe Scanner or Microsoft Office Scanner. There are several scanners are there. And if a PDF file is available here, I can explain one more thing in the next session. Okay, one assignment is here regarding any class notebook. Just take any text material in preferably in handwriting, not text matter, preferably in handwritten matter. If presented here, I request any participant one question in YouTube channel, that if we join in the Google Classroom today, can we observe any materials in yesterday? Yeah, all the materials in the from the beginning itself, and all the chats, all the comments can be visible to all the participants who join now also. Okay, so YouTube viewers can also join the Google Classroom. Now, say the teacher, you can give reply there directly.
I have given the answer, sir. I have replied there.
Okay. Now 3 replies obtained for me from the participants. Among the 294 participants, 3 participants submitted the assignment. In that way, the teacher can observe. Yeah, now 5 participants submitted the assignment. And we can, it is a live program, but actually we can assign this material today, and the deadline can be set tomorrow at a particular time, and students can take their own time and they can submit. Not in the, as this manner, this is not good to submit online. That is not needed from the part of the students. They can take their own time. You can conduct class test. You can give some particular time to write the answer and take the snapshot of the answer sheets and submit in this way. That is also possible, but you have to fix the time for the examination. Sure, there may be so many malpractices from the part of the student, but later, if this practice is going on without the observation of the teacher, if the students write the examination, they will become more honest, because their responsibility, their integrity towards themselves will lead. Otherwise, up to this time, up to this COVID time, all the cameras, all the teachers, all the headmasters, all the principals watched them. That is why they learned that only if I have to maintain sincerity when they are watching. Such a value is generated in the students. They have no self-generated honesty. But if we practice this from this time onwards, surely they will develop honesty and integrity. And we, the teachers, will develop more good questions also. Without searching the internet, without searching the text, the student cannot write the answer. But our question is so difficult. The answer had to be created from the mind of the student, not from the internet, not from the textbook. Such questions can be created by the teachers also, if we practice this. Now I am demonstrating how to create a Google form. Then I will come back to this classroom assignment later. Here in this 9 dots, there is a particular application, forms, but it will not be available in ordinary email account. It is available only in G Suite account. But if it is a if it is a ordinary account, just click in the Google Drive. Just click on the Google Drive. Inside the Google Drive, you can create a Google form by clicking the new button. Click on the new button and click on the, wait 1 second, again, click on the My Drive. Okay, here. It will take some time to produce. Here, in here, there is more, and here, Google form. Cancel. Plus button. More, Google form. This is one of the way to start Google form for ordinary email account. Okay, if it is G Suite account, you can directly activate it from the Google Apps menu from the 9 dots. Otherwise, other way is there. See, there are several items in my Google Drive, and this is the last item just we created for this teacher training program, the Jamboard. That Jamboard is here right now. Now I am going to directly create the Google form from the web browser. This is the Google browser. I start typing the address forms forms.google.com. Yeah, and I can type the questions here. There are different templates are available. Assessment, course evaluation, quiz, several templates are there. But if I select any template, it is not easy for you to grasp the idea. So I start with the blank template here. And it is converted into a KISS. I would like to create a KISS first. And meanwhile, I can explain how to create the other things. And I rename first. Here I can name this untitled form into teacher training program assessment. Okay, now I start my question here, name. Yeah, name is needed. The student have to submit their name. And it is a short answer question. And it is a required one. All these areas are important. It's a short answer question. It's a required one. And we can delete the question. We can duplicate the question. Or you can add a new question. We can add image into this particular question. You can add a video into this question. We can break the section into separate, and we can add some titles and descriptions. Or these things are on the right side menu is there. Okay, you can add some description. Dear students, please read carefully and answer by your class teacher. Your name can be added here. In that way, you can give some description. And you can give this name as the file name. This is the name of the Google form. This is the name of our Google form. But the file name is now itself untitled form. So we have to change it. Just click here. The name will be appeared there. Teacher training program assessment. That is the now the Google Forms name and the file name are same. The Google Form is appeared as file name in our Google Drive. See, in my Google Drive there are several materials are there, in which one untitled document. This is not named yet. That is untitled. This is with one name. Okay. We need to create names for each files which created in then only it is easy to search later. Now my Google Drive is somewhat empty, not much materials here. Yeah, some untitled documents, some files are there. Not much difficult for me to search here. But after 1 year, sure, it will compile with the thousands of files. And now at that time, I have to search the name. Then if I search for the teacher training program, then the file with only teacher training program will be appeared there. Okay, teacher training, Jamboard is only one Jamboard is there, and that Jamboard is going to be presented now. In that way, we can search the Google Drive. Google Drive provide you 15 GB space freely for each email account. And if it is a G Suite account, you can get unlimited storage space. Okay, that is another interesting thing. And here I add only one question name. The second question, I have to click on this plus button to create the second question. Second question is regarding designation, or here I add your class, your school, bar institution. I can also ask email ID. Okay, and again, this is an important question, so I click this required. That means the student have to respond this. Then I can add the next question. And this is a question which is, this is actual question, which is the best digital board, BOARD, digital board, spelling is not good. Yeah, board I today presented. Then, and this is a multiple choice question. Now see, this is automatically converted into multiple choice. If I click here, I can make it into different forms of questions: short answer, paragraph, multiple choice, checkbox, drop down, a file uploading question. That means a student can upload their photographs or images. Linear scale. Yesterday in the Google form, there is a question, strongly agree in that way. This is a linear scale question. Multiple grid choice like rubrics, date, time, etc. can be asked using this question. Here it is a multiple choice question, and I select the options like open board, BOARD. Then second one, click here, add Jamboard, BOARD. Then again click here, symbol blackboard, BOARD. Again click add here, then OneNote. Okay, now if you want an open-ended answer for this multiple choice question, you can click this add other. Then it will provide a blank space for the participant to submit. But here in this, not the case. I decide only one answer for this question, and that is open board, because it consists of many other features. So I prefer this is the best one. Okay, then I select this is a required question. Then I can go for the second question, add question, and this is a short answer question, and it's not easy to score. This question can be scored easily by the computer, but this question cannot be easily. This question is which tool is used in mobile phone for voice typing? Yesterday I demonstrated one tool in a mobile phone. What is a tool? But there is no option here. This is converted into a short answer. You can just give the answer. Again, it is a required question. Then I convert this Google form into a quiz. Actually, this is not an examination question right now. For the I have to convert it into a quiz. For that purpose, I have to click here in the setting button. There are several options here. This is a theme button. We can change the theme. And this is adding some what is called the add-ons. Add-ons means you can create certificates. You can create something auto mail generation, mail merge. Such things are possible using these add-ons, but it is not under the preview of this training program, so I cannot explain all those things. Again, it is available in my Google Drive, in my YouTube channel. You can subscribe it to get that things, how to create a number of certificates using this Google form. And this is theme. That means we can change the theme. I can change the color of this blue into red. Okay, then I can add some images as headers. As it is educational purpose, I can add one educational image here. This book is good with love sign. Okay, yeah, it's added as a header. You can upload an image from your part also. And if you create a image for this question, that is also possible. You can upload directly an image from here. Then you can change the font. You can change the background color into slight gray or pink color. You can change the color in that way. Okay, now, and this is the theme button. And this is a preview button. How the audience observe this Google form. That is a preview. And this is a setting button. Here, I have to make it a quiz. There are three options. And the general option, whether it collect email address. If it is a serious test, it is better to select this. Okay, then require sign in. Restrict to users in this G Suite account. No, anyone can access this Google form. Then limit it to one response. If it is selected, you can submit only one response. Yeah, that is right now. Then edit after submit. After submitting, you forget to fill one area, or you understand that one mistake is there. You can again go and edit it. Then that is option here. Then summary chart and text response. The responses given by other participants can also be observed by selecting this. And that is an area there. And again, in one more thing, presentation. Show progress bar. That is not needed here, because if our Google form consists of several sections, we have to add this progress bar. Then shuffle question order. That is not good here, because the question name will appear in the lower area. So never utilize this. And if you make it different parts, different sections, you can utilize this Okay, then a confirmation message. Thank you, students, for submitting your answers. Your class teacher, by your class teacher. In that way, you can create a custom response message for your students. Then click save. Before going to save button, there is another option, quizzes. And it is important for an assessment. That means this Google form is not now converted into a quiz. In order to make it a quiz, we have to change this button. And now what is the option is that the grade release. Immediately after each submission, whether we have to release the grade or later after manual review. Here in this question, one question can be easily graded by the computer. The first question. The second question can be read only by the teacher. So it is better to convert into this option. But here now I convert here back. Then the respondent can be view missed questions, correct answers. If you want to utilize it another time, just untick it. Then students can read their point values. Again, click on save. Now this question is converted into this form is converted into a quiz. Here the students are asked to submit emails. Okay, collecting email. Okay, now they have to submit a name. They have to submit their name of the institution. There are 2 questions, and each question carries some marks. The name consists of 0 points. School institution consists of 0 points. Best Digital again consists of 0 points. That is not correct. We have to select an answer key for this. Click on the answer key and select the correct answer and convert here 0 into 1 or 10 points. You can make in that way. If you select give 10 points for a single question, that is good. If you want to select more than 1 correct answers, for example, in this question, if I select these 2 are the best digital board, you can select these 2. Then if a student select only 1, he will be provided half of the score. But here it is not correct. I remove this option. And which is the tool? The next question, which is a tool. And here also there is no, it is not possible to give the answer key. I can give the answer key. I can type the answer here. But if the student type only in that correct way, if I use the capital letter, the student also have to use the capital letter. So it is not, it is better to avoid giving right answers for the filling the blanks type questions. This is actually a fill in the blanks or one word question. Name the following. In that way, it's a question where the student have to write the answer. Then if we give some answer points, it may become difficult. And you can also give some feedback also. If the answer is wrong, you can give some feedback. Such thing is also possible here. Feedback for correct answers, feedback for incorrect answers. For correct answers, good. Okay, then you can add an image or a textbook or a PDF file. You can give a PDF file for the as a gift for a correct answer. Such things are possible by this method. For incorrect answers, please try again. Please learn well. In this way, you can give some feedback in the Google form and just click the save button. After providing all these things, just click on the send button. Now in the send option, before going to send, I want to change one more change here. I want to remove this collect email address. Why? Because it will take some time to type the email. Okay. Now I click on the send button. And there are 3 ways to submit the Google form. I can either send via email to all my students, but it is very difficult to collect email for all students. And one more thing, I can add one collaborator here, one teacher, one principal. I request my principal to verify whether this form is correct. I request my co-teacher, co-biology teacher to check whether this Google form is right. In that way, I can add a collaborator here. Okay, the 2 or 3 teachers together can create a Google form. That is the purpose of this add collaborator. And this is another way to send this file, send. And this is the link to access this Google form. But I want to reduce this length, shorten. Now it is reduced into small size, just copy it. And this is the third way. And it is for websites. We can add this Google form into websites or Blogger in this format, in HTML format. And after copying this, I can close this, copy this, and I can close this. Now I can send this file in my Google Meet for the response from the participants. I request some participants to please respond. And then only I can demonstrate how the teacher can observe this. It is now shared in a Google Meet, isn't it? Now this response, this Google form is given in the Google Meet. There are many queries. I will respond later. My request, please participants. Joey G. Matthew, please stop presenting. Okay, now the Google form is there. I request some participants to please fill the Google form. Then I can demonstrate how the teacher. Then again, this link can be shared in the Google Classroom. Here in the Google Classroom, I can stream this question here directly. Or, already there is a way in Google Classroom to create as a classwork. I can share the link here. I can give some explanations here. Otherwise, I can, here in the classwork, I can create Google form directly, not from here. I can add materials in Google Classroom for students. In assignments, I can create forms. In the forms, I can ask questions. Now it is redirected to Google form. Here again, I have to create the question. Otherwise, I can add the question in another way. Click here, add from Google Drive. Here the question is here. The created question is here. In my recent files here, teacher training, preferably this is the, this is the question. I just can insert it in the Google Classroom. Now it is there. I can remove the first one and this is there, and I can give some instruction, a test for you. Please respond fast. I can fix some time. There is advantage here. We can fix some due dates here. In Google Form, actually, there is no time to fix. Now there are 39 responses here. Please, 40 participants responded, 42. We can stop responses by moving this button, accepting responses to backward. Then it will stop accepting responses. That is possible in Google Form. And this is the way we can, the teacher can observe the responses. 52 responses are there. Then the score is there. One person got, I think, 24% select 0 scores. Then they, even though they know the answer, they, for the purpose of demonstration, select the wrong answers. Here, these are the students participated. 60 responses are there, and these are your school organization name is, and I think the question is shuffled. Now, which is the best digital board? Open board is selected by And the correct answer is selected by 37. And which tool is used in mobile phone for voice typing? Google Docs, Lexis, X Recorder, voice. None of the right answer. None give the right answer here. Yesterday I give the right answer and its name is not here. Google Voice Typing, Audacity, no. Yeah, one answer is here. One answer is here, but I don't know which person is given the right answer. Then what is the use of this Google form? So for that purpose, I can go for the question. It will give the name and question of each one. But again, that is a difficult thing. Then I can go for individual. I request one participant to mute the microphone. One of the parts, I think one start with the N, capital letter N. Open her. Akhila P. Sugadan. Please switch off the Akhila P. Yeah, thank you. And now, see, now 80 answers are there. And this is individual answers. I can watch the score of each students. And this is one of the 84 students. But there is another method to get the full responses in a single spreadsheet. That is the option here. See, I can download the responses in the comma separated value format, or I can print the responses. I can delete all responses. I can get an email notification for new responses. I can select a response of destination. But instead of that, I click on here, create spreadsheet, create a new spreadsheet in which I can observe the scores of all participants. Yeah, now see, this is the time when they submit the answers. And these are the scores of each participant. These are the name of each participant. These are the name of their institutions, and these are their answers. And based on the answer of this question, and this question is not graded by me, I can change the score here. Because I know Shruti C is correct in the first answer, open board. For second answer is also correct. I can give the correct score for her here. And this is Lexis not correct, X Recorder not correct. Again, Gboard is correct. And here for Jairam sir, again, I can give 20. In that way, I can manually score, manually give scores for students. That is, this question is scored manually. And this question is scored automatically. Because multiple choice questions can be easily scored. Here you can conduct a short answer paragraph questions, but it will not be graded by the computer. There is a possibility of grading this single word, but what is the defect is that this is a right answer, Gboard, G capital, B capital board, but it is also a right answer. So I have to give these two format there, but again, there may be a difference, G space board. Then I have to give G space. In that also G capital, B capital. There are so many choices are there for a single answer. So it is not easy to provide such a scoring mechanism for single word answers, but it is easy here in multiple choice. And all these are some wrong answers. And again, I going for this Gboard again. Audacity. Lexis. Very good. Yeah, now there is a good answer, Rojida P. And the first question is also correct one, so I give the 20 now. And then correct answers are here. In that way, I can verify and download it as a spreadsheet in Excel file. I can edit it and submit it to my principal. Headmaster, if asked for the mark list of the students, it is easy. Just copy and paste the relevant columns and can give. Such easy things are there in Google Form. I think it is enough for this Google Form, and I request teacher to read the questions there, because I have to go for some more tools like uploading a YouTube video and Uploading YouTube video is there. Then one quiz is one correction. Yeah,
Sanjay,
Sergeant sir,
please.
some of the questions,
Yeah.
I shall read out some of the questions.
Yeah, please.
One of the queries, online progress report, is an online progress report available to monitor students?
Yeah, okay. Progress report means I don't get.
But I'm not clear about that.
No.
And the second query is, for short answer and paragraph assessment, do we have to opt manual correction? Is auto correction possible for descriptive answers?
Not, I explained, it is not possible.
Okay. How can you restrict a student from sending multiple responses with different names from the same mobile?
From the same mobile, it is not possible if you select on collect email and limit it to one response. In the setting, there is an option collect email and restrict to one response. If the student uses the parent's mobile number, the collect email may be utilize the parent's email address, and using that mobile phone, they can submit only one response. But again, the students are more talented than us. They will reset the reassign the account of the mobile and submit again new. That is quite possible, but later it will be changed. Okay.
Okay, then we need to keep an option of not attempting the test again for students, isn't it, sir? That is there an option for a single response, one-time submission of response like that?
Yeah, it is possible. Limited to one response. I already demonstrated it. You can click on limited to one response.
Then,
yeah.
Okay. Can we use branched and linear programming tools as assessment online?
Yeah, you can. In LMS, in Moodle platform, the lesson activity is can be utilized for that purpose. Baina Biju. Hi, your camera is on.
If I want, can you hear me, sir?
Yeah.
If I want to print the Excel sheet by restricting some columns, is it possible?
Means? Please repeat.
If I want to, Dr. Mamta Sheth has asked the question, if I want to if I want the print of Excel sheet by restricting some column, is it possible?
Yeah, you can download it in Excel. And in Excel form, what is advantage is you can remove one column, you can modify it, you can convert into PDF, you can take multiple copies, and in one copy, you can edit all those things and take a printout. Okay.
Can we know the exact date when responses were submitted in Google Forms? Yes. Can we know the exact date when?
Yeah, it is possible. Exact time and date is possible.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
I think the other question, if possible,
how is it possible to create Google form?
Can be answered by the teacher. You please answer in chat box itself. I am now going to demonstrate the other things there.
Sir, excuse me, sir. There is one question. This question is asked by Srivranta teacher. She is asking, what is the reason for the children not being able to see the marks after correction?
That is a setting. You can set to provide the mark after the completion of the test or not. That is possible. That such a setting is there. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Right.
Thank you.
Now see, I want to demonstrate only two things because of the lack of time. I want to demonstrate how to upload a YouTube video. If you log in YouTube in mobile phone or in a laptop, there is an option, this plus button. In the after login, your name or your first letter will be displayed here. In the left side, there is a button. Just click here. You can upload video from your mobile phone or you can upload a live session. Just click the upload video. If you select a video to upload, there is two options: private, unlisted, public. As a teacher, it is better to share it as public because it can be utilized by many students. But if you are not so confident, just click unlisted. Then only those students with the link can. One second. Yeah, one music is there. Yeah, it will be played there. Just select the destination of the file. And from where I have to select the file, this open broadcast. Yeah, just select this. And this file will be uploaded within a few minutes. Yeah, and there should be some details regarding the YouTube file, title, and we can give some descriptions here. We can add a thumbnail here. It is not necessary. And you have to make it clear that whether it is made for kids or not made for kids. It is not made for kids. And I can click on the next. Here, add an end screen if it is needed. If it is not needed, just click yes. Then there is the option private, unlisted, or public. I have to give either public or unlisted, then only it can be visible by students. If it is private, only the teacher can watch that video. That is not good for a teacher. So share either as public or as unlisted. If it is unlisted, if you send the link in Google Classroom or WhatsApp group, they can watch it. Then click on save button. It will be uploaded and the Google link is here. The link for sharing that video is here. Now it is here. This is the video is published. I can just take a copy of the link and I can give it in the chat box that anyone with the link can watch the video. That is a simple thing to upload a YouTube video. You just create the video in mobile phone, you do the same thing. In mobile phone also, the same thing is the, without any hurdles, you can upload. Then one more thing I want to demonstrate in here in that I given one classwork for students and many of the students submitted the assignments and the assignments are here. And I want to watch the assignments. If I want to watch the assignment, I can click here and the assignment is opened here. And there is an option known as Kami. Kami is a add-on in Google Classroom. There is an add-on and its name is Kami, and I can open it with Kami. Then what is the advantage is that I can correct it with Kami. Kami and Adobe both can be utilized to correct a file, but the advantage of Kami is that I can correct it in the Google Classroom itself without downloading it. That is the advantage. Then it is another account I have to give. Then Kami is a third-party application. And if you are using a personal email ID, I never use this. That is why I already mentioned that for Google Classroom purpose, you have to create a new email ID only for that purpose. Then only you can utilize this type of third-party applications. Now this is this email ID it's not for that purpose. So I just click here, download the file. Just click download the file, and then only I can utilize this. This is a file submitted by one teacher. I can save it. then only I can correct it. I can demonstrate how to correct it. But actually that is a printed matter. I am searching for any handwritten matters submitted by for the assignment. Actually 24 submissions are there. I can in that way found this much materials. After correcting, I can hand it back to students. These are the assignments I mentioned. Before downloading it, I can demonstrate fast from directly from my computer. If I open any PDF file, see, that's actually a PDF file. You know, here there is a PDF file. If the students submit the file in the form of PDF, the easiest way to correct it is using Adobe Reader itself. You may be familiar with Adobe Reader, and inside the Adobe Reader we can correct it easily. My computer is somewhat slow right now. Now there is a submitted file, but again it is a printed matter, not handwritten matter. I request the learners to handwritten the note and give a printed one, but students give a printed note. Okay, whatever may be, even it is printed, I can correct it.
Sergeant sir, shall I interrupt?
What is the problem here?
Sir, could you please paste
now
that?
it is okay. Now it is okay. It is there. Now I can open the file. Here in this PDF file, I can make corrections in this way. I can open, there is an option known as comment. Just click here to activate that tools. And in the comment area, there are several tools to write, to annotate, to add text, to add your comments in the form of voice, and can approve. See here, this is the tool for that purpose. Take the pen and make the color and just tick if it is right. Yeah, that is good. Discussion, yeah, that is good. If you find any mistakes, yeah, there is a mistake. The font is not correct. Font. And for this matter, the font is not correct. And if I want to type something, just click here. Please use Times New Roman. In that way, you can also comment on your student's answer sheet. Then if you want to give an explanation for an answer, you can select another tool here, attach, record audio. Just click here. And you can explain. As per APA format, this font is not allowed. So please change the font. Click OK. Then it will be appeared as a icon here, as the form of sound or ear. You can change. Okay, there is an application is here in the shape of an ear. If the student double click it, they can listen to my voice, and in that way we can correct the students' work in Adobe PDF Reader itself. After creating all, you can just click approve. You can give your name, then approve. Then just click select save and send back the file to the students. And this is the one of the fantastic way to correct the students' work in Adobe Reader. Similarly, you can utilize Kami also. The advantage of Kami is that without the downloading, you can correct. After downloading it, I have to correct it, and I have to again upload into Google Classroom to submit to the student. Such a process is not there in Kami assignments, but Kami assignments need access to your Google Drive. That is, all files in the Google Drive can be accessed by this third-party application Kami. So if you create a new email ID for your Google Classroom, it is better to use Kami. Kami is a add-on available in the Google Classroom. And I think I take much time for this explanation. Now I would like to wind up after observing any more question there. Otherwise, I request the teacher to read any more queries. I am going to YouTube channel to paste the Google form link. Teacher can read the queries or anything there. Teacher? Say the teacher or middle teacher?
Yes, Sajan sir. Sajan sir,
Yes,
can you
sir.
hear me?
Yes.
And tomorrow up to 11 p.m. there is a question in the Google Classroom, and it will help you to generate certificate for this program. And I request the participants to join the Google Classroom, and if any difficulty, please mention today in WhatsApp group.
Sajan sir, can you hear me? Sajan sir?
Hello?
Excuse me. Sajan
Yeah.
sir, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sir, I think now it's time to wind up our session. There is no more queries from YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Shall we wind up?
Yeah. Okay. 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 Right.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you very much for the wonderful session. Before winding up the session, I think there is some problem regarding the link of feedback.
Okay.
We
Then
will
I think
correct
it is excuse me, Sedu teacher. Sedu teacher, I think,
yes.
I think it is able to submit now.
Okay, it is able to submit now. Okay, good.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is rectified.
It's okay. It's rectified. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Mridula teacher, for the response. And thank you, Sajan sir, for the wonderful session. You have explained very well some of the important tools and applications that can be used in our online teaching learning process. And I'm sure all the participants got benefited from the session in one way or another. And once again, thank you very much for sharing your expertise in this field, sir.
One second, say the teacher, 1 second. I forgot to mention some of the names of the tools which is available in my YouTube channel: Quizzes, Kahoot, Testimos, this Nearpod, which is activated in your class, the Nearpod. All those things are good tool for assessment, but I can explain only one Google form. Because of the lack of time, I request you to watch the Google Classroom in which it will add today. So that is a word: Quizzes, Kahoot, Testimos, this Nearpod. And there are many other tools are also available. Thank you, Sedu teacher. Please continue.
Okay. Thank you, Sajan sir. Thank you for the information. And once again, I would like to mention about the assessment cum feedback form, which will be shared on all 4 WhatsApp group. And you have to attend that questions and submit the feedback form tomorrow itself. So please submit the form on time for getting the certificates. And I think now it's the time to wind up our sessions and time to render a vote of thanks to all the people who are part and parcel of this program. First of all, I am extending my sincere gratitude to our beloved principal, Dr. Ambali Aravind, for her constant inspiration and motivation. And if we approach her with some idea in our mind, she will never let us down. And thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much for the valuable guidance. Next, I want to express my sincere gratitude to our resource person, Dr. K.S. Sajan sir. Actually, I have no words to convey my gratitude. Sir is our pride of NSS Training College, Ottappalam. And he is the only one behind the success of every online program and webinars organized by the institution. And he is a diligent, innovative, and resourceful person in the field of education. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for sharing your valuable time with us. And now I am very much happy to mention my beloved friends and colleagues, Dr. Mridula K. and Lakshmi B. for their timely help. And now I think it's the time to thank all the participants of the program. Your participation has made this program a great success. Thank you very much for the enthusiastic participation and interaction. Thank you all. Thank you very much. And once again, I would like to remind you about the feedback form assessment form. Please fill the form and submit the form on time for getting the certificates. Thank you all. Thank you very much for being part of this program.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, Sedu teacher.
And now I request all the participants, if you have filled the Google form for attendance, please leave the Google Meet.
Surely we can continue in Google Classroom and some more time in WhatsApp group.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
If you have any doubts regarding the Google Forms or Google Classroom, you can post your doubts directly on chat box, WhatsApp chat box or Google Classroom. We will try our level best to clarify your doubts.
And the Google Classroom will be there up to 3, 4, 5 or years. Okay, you can access that Google Classroom at any time. I will add many materials later also. Roshni Matthew asked for a feedback link again. It is there. Smita Madhu pasted it in the. Is there the same feedback form? Anupama Mohan asked whether it is the same link. Lakshmi teacher, is it the same link? I think it is the same link. I posted
Yes, no, it's not same the link. This is the
Yes,
new
yes, I have posted it twice. Twice I have posted it. After making the correction, we have posted it twice. No problem.
The same link?
The same link. At first, they were not able to submit it. After rectifying the defect, it was posted twice. Okay. I've mentioned it there.
Right. Rajita T, thank you. I am alumnus of NSSTC, one Sajida T. Thank you very much. Pranab CP. Jan VP, high school assistant, HSST at secondary school teacher. Yeah, thank you for the explanation. Gopal Krishnan, now itself pasted the attendance sheet. Please paste it again. I think due to some network problem. Gopal Krishnan sir is there sometimes.
Sajan sir, did you share the feedback link in YouTube channel?
Yeah, I shared the old link. That's why I asked.
Yeah.
Geeta Somraj, thank you. He is also an alumnus of NSS Training College 2001, 2002 batch, 93 batch. Very good. Sajida T 2001-2002 batch. Adobe Photoshop in laptop. Dilna. For that purpose, you please contact any computer repairing center. Then only it is easy to install Photoshop. Photoshop is a purchased option. The cracking is not so easy for an ordinary person. So you just do it for Dilna. Roshni Matthew, thank you for the decision and thank you for attending. Srikala, very good to watch you. The camera. The small child is the hi baby. Anu Mohan, you no need to correct the phone. Leave it there. You have to make correction in the next day certificate form. Without any correction, please fill tomorrow's form. Santosh, you are traveling in. Can you hear us with the helmet and also? Shiji Salim, thank you for attending. Okay, please use chat box. You cannot hear it.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Actually, in between, I got disconnected, sir. It's a very good session. Thank you so much.
Okay, right. Thank you. Nandana Krishnan stayed in school to attend this session up to 4:45. Thank you. Roshni Matthew, please fill tomorrow's Google form. Then only you will get the certificate in email. College teachers can also fill in tomorrow's form using Sujapi, using others option. Gopalushan sir, thank you very much. Jayaram sir, you can use Malayalam Ezhuthupakaranagal to type Malayalam in Google form, or you can type in Google Doc in Malayalam, and you can add it into Google form. In Google, there is an option, Google Ezhuthupakaranagal. You can type Manglish there. Any Unicode text Malayalam can be utilized in Google form. Jayaram sir. Ajan P, okay, right, you can contact. Nandana Krishnan, actual name is Sajita. Daughter's name is Nandana. Okay, right. Okay, Anna CH. Google handwriting can be utilized in mobile phone, or a Google add-on is there to write Malayalam. In mathematical symbols can be easily used as images in Google form, or you can go for quizzes. Quizzes is best for mathematics. Sajida. Anu Mohan, please observe the blog of college, nssc.org. Our college address is nssc.org. Any program is there, it will be announced there. Shruti Rakesh, only for add-ons. You can plan a one-day session. Images inserted in the form will be available after, if you have a good internet connectivity. Shemi Mehboob, it will be available, but it takes some time to load the image. Yeah, you can use Sajida. You can use, there is a grid application add-on in Google Meet, but it is not so good. We can watch all the participants in a single screen, but it will not work well. It will crash in between. That's why I avoid to use grid as a add-on. Yeah, we can find the submitting time of each respondent in Google form from the first column itself. First column of the spreadsheet, it displays. So the teacher, I want to close the streaming and come back.